our goal as a gallery provider is to be invisible behind the scenes. Yeah. Let your brand as a photographer shine through.
Hey, welcome back. I'm Robert with White House Custom Color, and I am so excited to be joined today by Gavin Wade. Gavin is the founder and CEO of CloudSpot. CloudSpot is one of our gallery partners, right? And so how would you describe what CloudSpot is and what it does?
It goes back to when I was a photographer and just the problems that I was having in my own business and just the holes that were within my workflow and the things that I was making way harder than they needed to be.
Maybe a lot of people don't understand what a gallery host can do, and you just correct me if I'm wrong here. So the gallery host like CloudSpot is gonna host beautiful galleries, right? And then also take all of that extra stuff off of the photographer, right? And make it easy for the end user to, hey, I love this image, I want to make this print, I want to make this metal print, or I want this album,
exactly.
Right?
Exactly. I mean, our goal as a gallery provider is to be invisible behind the scenes. Yeah. Let your brand as a photographer shine through and just streamline all those little things that just eat away at those 30-second, 1 minute, 2 minute items that occupy your workflow so that you can just focus on doing what you love, taking photos, and relying on us to leverage great relationships to allow prints to be fulfilled automatically. The cool thing is that every business is different, right? Every type of clientele is different. Every even region of the US run their photography businesses a little bit different way. So what we pride ourselves on is allowing them to have that full control within our platform to create that experience for their clients that fits their business best. As I say all the time, the good news is there's a lot of great gallery companies out there, but it's finding the one that works with your photographer brain, that works with your type of clientele, and most importantly, presents that experience, that continuity of what you've done at the beginning phase of booking a photographer to when you deliver those images. Does that carry through, and does that experience be something that you can stamp your stamp of approval on as a business, or say, hey, I'm proud of that. But what we're seeing as well really is there's a lot of hesitancy when it comes to selling prints and products for photographers. Absolutely. And it's not because they don't want to sell them or because they don't see the value in them. It's how do I approach that with my client? How do I, going back to that experience, how do I create an experience within my client workflow that allows prints and product sales to be the natural next thing that happens after the photo shoot takes place? And so I feel like a big part of our mission is to allow them to see that and make it extremely tangible for them right out of the gate, almost from the moment that they begin with us, to say, hey, look, you can start earning more in your business. It's not as intimidating as it might feel. Your clients are going to print those things anyways. They might as well print it from you and give them that convenience, give them that next level of excellence and that experience. And again, that excuse to buy something from you. And again, you can earn that revenue.
I want to sort of wind down with A, what's coming for CloudSpot, and B, what's a feature or two that kind of stands out to you that you really like and that you're proud of right now that CloudSpot is offering to make this a really special experience for both photographer and end user?
And so what we've done, that no other gallery company has done, is we've introduced augmented reality previews that are built right within the shopping experience for our photographers' clients. So let's say they say, hey, look, I love this particular image, it's gorgeous, I want it to go over the fireplace right here, but I'm just not quite sure what size is going to work for me. So they can actually choose the image, choose the product. Let's say it's a 30 by 40 canvas or something like that. And then there's a button before they click buy, there's a view this in my space button. And now small businesses and photographers can allow their clients at the push of a button to use their phone and see exactly that image at the perfect size over that space. And they essentially can upsell themselves in picking the product that's exactly the best fit for their particular space. Because we've been listening for years and years on what photographers need in their business most. And we all know running a business is not easy, right? And when we become a photographer, necessarily what's on the brochure of being a creative doesn't necessarily translate into the things you have to do day to day. And so what we're launching very soon is what we're calling CloudSpot Studio. So we're expanding into more of the front end side of like the CRM aspect of contracts, online payments and booking, all the little things that you still have to do in your business is now going to be one roof to do that part in terms of booking and getting paid, as well as image delivery and print and product sales. So we're super excited to be introducing that.
That is very exciting. So that's really the whole nutshell, all in one place, right? That is a super exciting step. Gavin, I want to thank you again for joining me today, hanging out with us here up in Minnesota, and really filling us in on what are the benefits of, you know, a gallery host like CloudSpot. So you can find CloudSpot right on our website as one of our gallery partners. Again, thanks again for joining us, Gavin. It was really a treat to have you here. I'm Robert, and for all you out there, you have a good one, and we'll see you next time.